Gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to a Bulletmarv video. I'm so excited right now. I got back from work at about 8:30 cruising online, and something got announced which I'm very excited for. So I'm going to talk about two games which have been announced. One is old news, one is new news, and we'll talk about the first one. Well, talk about what it is. New Resident Evil games, which are exciting for the change and I don't have much of a sense of, I'm worried what Capcom are going to do with this, because Capcom have got a bad habit. So we'll start off with the first one, Resident Evil 1 HD remake of the remake, which sounds a bit backwards, but I will be showing pictures of it up here. So what you'll see from the pictures is it's the remake of the remake, but going to be done in full HD, well, 720p on consoles, 1080 on PC. And this, they've just upscaled everything, more details, better lighting. They're not going to change anything from sounds of it as well. It's going to be mainly the same game, just with these more HD textures, which I'm very looking forward to playing. Release date wise, in Japan it's getting released on the 11th of November, I believe, because I am actually pre-ordering the collector's edition of that from Japan to play it, and I will be buying it when it comes out in Europe, but I'll be doing that through Steam. I'm a PC elitist. I want minimum 60 FPS 1080, full 1080 when it comes to that. I'm very excited for that. It's one of my favourite Resident Evil games, is the remake. It gets the first game and just makes it better. So we're all excited for that. I think we can all agree that is an exciting bit of news, which I recommend everyone go out, pre-order it. The only thing that has me worried is I've heard rumours in North America and Europe that they'll be releasing it as download only on the consoles, or you get a case from that shop and it just has a code in it. As with the Japanese version Biohazard, you get an actual physical CD, which, let's face it, game collectors, we want this. We want a physical copy. So hopefully we're gonna get a physical copy, but from what I've heard, in Europe and America you are gonna just be getting a download code, or you just have to download it from PlayStation Network, Xbox Live or Steam. The next one, real exciting news, is let's talk about this. I got home from work, really busy day. I'm absolutely shattered right now. I just don't have the energy to do this, but after doing the story, it perks me up a bit, so I have to make a video about this now. Resident Evil Revelations 2. Now, with the let's say last gen consoles games coming out, when it comes to Resident Evils, they've been horrendous, to say the least. You've had like Resident Evil 5 and Resident Evil 6, and which Resident Evil 5 it was horrible. It was a horrible mess. And Resident Evil 6 got started off good when you start off with Leon, and then it just went downhill from there on, and it got better once you played through it, and then you got Ada Wong's story as well. And then Resident Evil Revelations came out, originally released on the 3DS, and then got ported to the Xbox 360, Xbox One, PS3, PS4, Wii U, and on Steam. And I played it on Steam, and it got it right. It got it almost right, so close. You know, you've got your third person atmosphere, you know, it's still third person over the shoulder, but what made it right was the environment. It was enclosed, it was dark, the lighting was perfect, there were noises everywhere, but the fact is you're in an enclosed space, and that's what made it good. The feeling of claustrophobia while fighting these monsters was there, and it was fantastic. But that's Revelations. It's worth picking up if you haven't seen it. But now I have to talk about the new one that's coming out in early 2015, Resident Evil Revelations 2. So excited for this, coming out all platforms, Xbox 360, Xbox One, PS3, PS4, Steam. Unfortunately, I haven't heard anything yet of it being released on the Wii U. I think there is an argument going on between Nintendo and Capcom at the moment, so it seems a bit odd. But what excites me about this is Revelations was the best game from the current and last generation consoles that was any good, and a sequel to that, and if they get it right, it'll be fantastic. But let's talk about what they actually show. They don't show anything. It's a teaser trailer, but it's beautiful. I can't show it obviously for reasons due to Capcom might slap down the ban hammer on me, but I'll explain what happens. You start off, it says Resident Evil Revelations, and then you get to the cinematic of the door opening, your typical load screen from the original Resident Evils. So that already gets you a bit excited, a bit giddy, brings you back to that childhood. And it's beautiful. And then you see this child running through with her teddy bear, this little child. And she's running through this crowd of people. You see Norm up, and then in the background you start seeing these zombies. And I mean zombies. I don't mean this Ouroboros crap that was brought into it, the Let's Play gas, none of that seems to be in there. She's running through, and then when she's running through, there's less normal people, more zombies, and then you just see this zombie head coming into the middle of the screen, and then it fades to black and says, "Evil is watching." Coming early, 2015. I crapped my pants. I shit a brick. And I got excited. I turned into a little child again. I went, oh my god, oh my god. I cannot wait for this game to come out. And yeah, but tell me your thoughts on this. If you're a fan of Resident Evil, are you looking forward to these new ones that are coming out? Is there any other new games that I should be made aware of? Be aware that I already do know about Persona, Ys, and the new Dragon's Quest Heroes. But is there anything else? Any other games that I should look into in the future? Because some of the stuff as well which has been coming out, Ys, the new Ys, Persona, have made me and now twisting my arm to get a Vita because I do love these RPGs. And Ys is a really good franchise. I mean, I've only played it recently. I've only got into it like a few years ago, but so far from what I've played on like the DS and my system, I'm loving it. So yeah, is there any other games that I should know about? Leave comments in the section below, like, share, or subscribe. I've been Bulletmarv. Keep on gaming.